no trace whatsoever of any malignancy or even tumor, which was so palpable, and there was a chain of tumors. And also, I add to this that she is still alive with the grace of Allah and never had that trouble repeated. And it happened it was in 1970 or 71?
72.
72?
Yes, sir.
So such things do happen. Once, when I had just started homeopathy, I was new to it, and like it always happens, when you do not know much of a subject, you are more zealous about claiming its efficacy and things. So those who are new entrants to a field of knowledge, they are very strongly vocal about it. So was I. And I used to declare to everybody that this is the best system and you should come to it and so on. I was a very strong advocate of this. And this, of course, invoked hostility in certain allopathic doctors. And the one who spearheaded that opposition, I should name him, he is now dead. He was in Lahore. Once I attended a small meeting of some sort where he was also a member. So he started mocking and joking about it, said all this is nonsense, sheer nonsense. So nobody should ever believe in it. You can believe in any hodgepodge and superstition or anything, and yet to believe in homeopathy is worse than that. So when he had finished his part, I said, well, if you do not really believe in it, then I'll offer you a test. I'll give you some homeopathic medicine to be repeated after every few minutes. And I'm going to write down on a paper what effect it will have on you, so that you may not say later on that it was psychological, that psychological effect that you really showed those symptoms. And I wrote down the effect, closed the sheet of paper and handed it over to one of the members of the committee and said, within 1 hour or so, those symptoms which I have written down on these papers are going to appear. If they do, then you take back your words, or we won't consider you to be a sensible man, logical man. He backed out. He was so much afraid. He said, no, I'm not, you may give me some poison, anything. I said, look here, I'm not carrying poisons in my pocket. Just if you fill files of homeopathic medicine, and also I write it down, give you a guarantee that if in any laboratory in the world these medicines are proved to contain anything other than sugar, the homeopathic potency is so minute, so small, that the traces of material presence are totally removed. And no no scientific laboratory on earth can ever test and find out what was originally added to that medicine. It is so dilute. So I made that claim too. Then I would be held responsible for everything. But he still wouldn't believe, wouldn't agree. Instead of accepting this, either accepting the challenge or accepting that there might be something in it, he threw back another challenge to me. He said, look here, I have got a case of advanced cancer. He was a great radiologist, very great and renowned radiologist of Pakistan. So he said, I have a very advanced case of cancer. That patient belongs to Rabwa. Belongs not only to Rabwa, but also to the class of devotees of life. Those Ahmadis who have vowed to serve to offer their lives for the service of Islam. And he's an employee of Sadr Anjuman Ahmadiyya. according to our considered opinion of all the physicians who have consulted him, he cannot live beyond a month or so. I don't remember exactly, but it was a very short period which he had given him. And he told me, in total they had given him 6 months to live, but this had started earlier than this discussion. So I don't remember how much time was left to him according to their allotment. But anyway, he said now he has, by my recommendation, he has gone on a sort of death leave. Leave prior to retirement is well known, but that was leave prior to death. So if homeopathy has any effect, cure him and then you come to me and speak to me. That was the challenge. I said, this is also a most illogical attitude you are taking. You are admitting in the same breath that allopathic has failed to treat him, yet it is valid. If homeopathic fails to treat it, it will not be valid. This is no argument at all. And moreover, you are taking into your hands the decree of Allah, declaring somebody to be positively dead while he is still alive. I said, this is a challenge not to me but to God. I accepted with this condition that I'll also pray and try to help him through medicine. And I hope, I can't say positively because I'm not God, I hope he would be cured. So there the thing ended. All that history is recorded, well documented. I sent some medicine to him, but before I sent that medicine, something happened which positively showed to me that Allah seemed to have decided in favor of giving him cure. Now, by myself, I couldn't have reached that medicine which was suitable for him because I was just a beginner. But as I returned to Rabwa from Lahore, it happened in Lahore, I found my elder daughter who is here with me nowadays, to be suffering from severe temperature. And no medicine she was responding to no medicine. So the whole night I kept on studying chapter after chapter of the Materia Medica available to me. And suddenly I came upon a medicine named phosphorus, medicine prepared from phosphorus. And when I started reading the symptoms, I was, flabbergasted to find out that these were the very symptoms, part of them, which were described by the radiologist doctor to me of that patient. That it is a bone cancer, it has reached that stage and it is eating up the bone like this and these are the effects and so on. He himself had provided the full symptom complex to me. So that very morning I sent a file full of phosphorus to this gentleman who was living in 2 TDA in Sargodha, district Sargodha, and instructed him to eat it 3 times a day and have his weight taken every week, because again the same doctor had told me very kindly that the first symptoms of cure which are to be noted is first stoppage of drop in weight. Otherwise there is going to be a constant drop in weight in that patient. If the weight stops to drop further, that would be a good sign. So of course, he was a very kind person and he was also generous to share his knowledge with me, and that helped me too. And if it begins to improve, then you should have some hope that he is coming around and it will be all right. And incidentally, my daughter was also cured with the same medicine. So after, he kept sending me weekly reports. But the type of balances available there were so crude. They were not like sensitive balances found elsewhere in the world. In that village, the only balance available to him was for weighing firewood.